Hey Reddit, I just wanted to take you guys through a quick tour of my little backyard garden. I started doing this with my girlfriend, I don't know, sometime in the beginning of July, and this is where I've gotten, and I've got some questions that I'll frame up in a second regarding some of my soil quality and some of the growth that I have on some of the plants, and there's a lot of things that have happened in the past couple of months that I guess warnings to other people, maybe, learn a little bit from my mistakes, learn from some of the things that went well. Alright, so we'll start over here. This was the first garden that we put together. It was just going to be a little project that we thought would, be fun. And slowly I started doing more research, and it's still fun, but it became much more complicated than we had initially thought. In the back where there was that pallet, there was actually a zucchini plant, which got completely covered in powder molds, so I had to pull it out. There was a cucumber plant, which got destroyed by the extreme heat we've had in New York over the past few weeks. It's been blazing hot and just been non-stop. So what do we have left? We have this beef steak tomato, which grew really big. It was, a decent-sized little seedling when we got it. By the way, all the plants in this garden were bought at Lowe's, a mistake that I probably won't make again. The plants grew pretty quick at first, but soon had issues that I couldn't diagnose because I didn't grow them. So that always presents its own issues. And also the soil. This garden was filled with Stay Green vegetable garden soil. I assume now that was supposed to be mixed in with soil from the ground, but you can probably tell the soil in my backyard is awful. It's because it was filled in with sand probably a couple of years ago to provide drainage, because we are next to a river and it gets pretty flooded out. So this soil, I wouldn't buy it again. It didn't seem to really work out, and as you can see on some of my plants, they're these are bell peppers, green bell peppers. They're pretty scraggly. That pepper in the background is probably only, about the size of a small tomato. I don't have any bananas for scale. This is supposed to be a pepper plant. The leaves got really yellowed and kind of look white now. I guess chlorosis of some kind or something along those lines. It always gets this nice new green growth, but then it turns yellow. I tried fertilizing, and I just think it's the setup. I wouldn't do it this way again. Making in the pallet was aesthetically nice, but didn't provide enough room for the plants that we had. I don't know if this plant's going to make it. I don't really know if any of the plants are going to make it in here. The only thing that did really well and looks really poor now is that banana pepper right there. It actually gave me a full-size pepper. Now it's not doing anything, really. It's got that one little pepper on there, but it's a baby. And so far this tomato has really only had one full-size tomato. It's got a little flower on there now, but that's pretty weak for what kind of potential it could have. It's huge. It's, probably at least 5 foot tall now. So I feel like it should, be pretty happy, but it doesn't seem to be. So if you have any advice on that, or if you have any advice on the jalapenos, I'd appreciate it. I think it really has to do with the poor quality of the soil. Don't buy Stay Green soil. It sucks. Over here was sort of a second attempt. We made a raised bed, and we actually tilled out the bottom of it, and we put the remaining Stay Green soil and Miracle Grow. And it's doing well. We have peas over here. These are heirloom peas. They're the Champion of England peas that I got from Seed Savers. These are slightly yellow Kentucky Wonderbush. They're starting to fill out. It's looking nice, but on the other side, even better. These ones are a lot more green, a lot more uniform. The filter on the camera kind of makes them look greener than they are, but that's what we're dealing with over here. These peas are going nuts. They're only about 2 weeks old, and they're already 2.5 feet tall, so they seem to have quite the propensity to grow. Grab on. Gotcha. This is sort of a little experimental box that we got going on. This is also filled with stay green soil, which I think is contributing to how white and crummy these look. These are transplanted seedlings, and they're not doing so good. So, I don't know if anyone has any advice on that either. We have some new seedlings coming in from some other cucumbers that we planted that we put directly into the ground. We'll see how those do. But these ones, again, don't look so good. Sweet potatoes. These were great at first, and then didn't do so good. This one's okay. These are not. This one's okay. Potatoes. Doing alright. Nothing really much to say. They're doing really well. They grow like 3 inches a day. I started planting some more stuff. There's going to be Swiss chard in here, spinach in here, cilantro, more bush beans. Again, this is the stay green soil. Not really great. Lots of yellowing, lots of just leggy growth. I don't really get it. I'm going to fertilize them more and see what happens. Experiments. More Champion England peas, spring onions, New Zealand spinach in there hasn't sprouted. I planted habanero, the Fatale version of habanero, and basil and cilantro. Those haven't sprouted yet. I planted them a couple days ago. This is Thai mint. Some crummy basil, struggling little carrots in here. These were seeds that I bought from the store, and they're not good. Anything that's grown well has been from an heirloom seed, like these peas. These peas are great. I would highly suggest Champion of England peas from Seed Savers. They grow like weeds. Some more basil that hopefully a replanting will fix this crumminess. What else do we got going on? Dead cilantro. And eventually there will be peas in that. That pretty much does it. So, the view from my backyard, yay. Every day I get to come out and see all the plants as they progress. It's really nice. It's been really relaxing. If you can have an answer for any more questions, that would be great. Thanks.